Yo, good morning, Periscope. Um, I'm following people on Periscope, but I'm thinking like, hey, I should really use this more often. I think it's fun when I get to watch other people. And while my hair is extremely messy this morning, I did not check it. I woke up, took my daughter to school, got a coffee, gonna do some work before I work out. I work out in about an hour here. It's kind of like 2 weeks left. Yeah, so this Dustin Poirier comment, and listen, I am all for fighter rights. It even kind of pains me to say anything negatively about a negotiation of another fighter. But let me explain to you why, for him in this instance, this tactic is totally impossible for him to work. And that is, he does not have enough leverage. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning. Number one. Khabib is on the shelf. Khabib is the very clear lightweight champion. There's no one who's going to debate that, no one who's going to argue that. He's a champion. He's on the shelf probably till at least, June or July. So no one's saying, hey, who's getting matched up with the lightweight champion? So that's number one, right? Let's just start out. People are not thinking about that belt right now because they know Khabib's suspended. Number two would be, you have, if you're the UFC, obviously that's negotiating, right? It's the UFC versus Dustin, the UFC. You have a lot of other options, right? If Conor came back, you could put Conor in there. As much as I would not agree with that, they could do it. They would do it. Number two, you have Tony. Tony used to have the interim title, so he's a very, very, what's the word I'm looking for right now? I forgot. Anyways, people would understand if they threw him in there, right? They would get it. Tony should get a shot. I think a lot of people think that Tony should get a shot. And then number three, you got Ally Quinta, who I realized that Dustin Poirier is ranked higher than Al, but it's only by a little bit. And Al just had a really, really, really great performance against Kevin Lee, so that's in the back of people's mind, right? That they're thinking, hey, maybe Al should get a shot. Okay? So you got three people there that are good options. So it's not like they're at a loss for options. So number two, what he says is, give me a title shot or give me more money. Okay. So we already ruled out the title shot, right? Number one, that belt's not coming up for grabs for a long time. Number two, there's a lot of other options. So you can't use that as a negotiating technique. I'm getting too skinny, Malcolm. I've been on a diet for a while now. It sucks. Feeling good though. So then you go to the money. Okay, well, if it's the money, number one, they don't have to, right? They have a contract, so they don't have to pay you more money. Number two, even if the UFC opened up their checkbook and said, here's another little bit for fight, right? You don't really have to negotiate. You're going to take whatever they give you, which maybe is not that great, right? It could be, a smaller amount. Number two, you will still look like you lost. You still look like you lost because the people don't know. The people don't know, right? So now you look like you lost. And on top of that, so we've just went through all the scenarios. There's no way you win. So now you put this ultimatum out there, and now you look weak because you couldn't make it go through. Boom, right? It's as simple as that. So, Dustin, you're just not in a position to negotiate. I wish you were. Frankly, if we wanted better fighter rights and more money, there would need to be a group of things because no one fighter is strong enough to go up against the UFC. Maybe not even Conor. I thought Conor was getting there. I thought Conor was going to do some crazy shit, but then he got his butt kicked, and I just don't think that is going to happen anymore. So yeah, that's right there. It's pretty simple why I'm barefoot right now. I don't have any shoes on. I wore my slippers this morning in the snow. And so that's right there why Dustin Poirier does not have enough leverage to make this negotiation, make this ultimatum. And now you just make yourself look weak because you made an ultimatum that you can't make pan out. That's just no good. You don't want that to happen. But, Dustin, hope you realize this. I hope you realize if we together are more powerful than one of us individually, maybe we can make that happen. Let's see. You guys are asking a whole bunch of questions. You're harassing Marty on my Periscope thread. That's all I got. I got a workout today. Working out with Tyron tonight. I got, let's see, what do I got tomorrow? I got some mitts with Duke tomorrow. I'm working out with Gerald Mearshart tomorrow afternoon. I got to work out with Tyron on Wednesday. God, I'm taking us through my whole week. And then I got the high school tournament this weekend, which I'm really, really looking forward to. We had AWA had 81 wrestlers qualified, which is way higher than our previous high of 65. So I think we're going to do some serious damage. We're having a heck of a year. It's fantastic. I will talk about the Mizzou Oklahoma State duel in my podcast this afternoon. Litecoin making a move for all you Litecoin fanatics. I think it went up like 15% in the last night. I don't know what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I woke up. It's way higher. Whoa. I'm gonna approach Robbie very quickly. I will attack that man. Probably get him down. He might defend a few. Takedowns, but probably not too many. I thought Kron looked good, but I did think Alex Caceres looked really bad. So I don't know. Let's wait a few more till we comment on that. Unfortunately, I don't talk MMA on my podcast. I talk just wrestling. That's it. Okay. Yep, Bedhead. I'm out. Peace. See ya. Have a great day, guys. How do I end this thing? Oh.
On long training days, I can put more miles on the road than any other fighter in the world history without gas. That's just facts. I've been putting more road miles than any of y'all. I've been putting more rounds than all y'all. I've been shot more takedowns and sprawled on most motherfuckers just like all y'all fucking college boys. You know what I'm saying? And I get them up, like with the best. So you don't do that. So don't tell me about, all this motherfucker is one.
Hey guys, this is Francis Ngannou, the Predator. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back for you, and I'm gonna put the show out for you. And then the next opportunity for the title shot, I won't miss that one. This is my next title shot.
I like the fight. Yeah. I mean, it was what I expected. To be honest, I kind of thought that Israel would get it done in the, I think I said second or third round. I definitely thought third round, and I'm still really convinced that if it had gone 5, he would have found a home for one of those, one of those straight rights. But it was a good fight. It was competitive, and as I said, I thought it was going to be competitive from Anderson Silva until he took the shot that put him down. And that's kind of what I saw. I mean, I even think that the second round probably went to Anderson, Yeah. So it was a very competitive fight. It was all striking. I don't know what people want. I mean, what do people want? I mean, okay, so there wasn't a brutal knockout, but it was a great fight between a legend who stuck in there with a guy that's like almost nearly half his age, an up-and-coming guy. I mean, and it was a great display of striking. There was nothing boring about that fight, in my opinion. So if you want to be picky about that fight, then I'm going to poo-poo you. I mean, you're not always going to get finishes. When you have two very elite fighters that are only fighting for 15 minutes, right, you're not always going to get that knockout. You have to appreciate the martial arts. And I think we saw a wonderful display of martial arts. Some of the best striking and counter-striking and movement and head movement. I mean, I feel like I should have had my notebook out, to be honest, and like writing this shit down, just be like, I need to learn how to do that, like head movement, like it was incredible. I thought it was a great fight.